What kind of work do you do in your country?
So I'm a physiotherapist, but I'm actually studying medicine at the moment.
Can you explain more about it?
In America, it's known as physical therapy. I work with patients to kind of rehab them to get out of hospital, and also kind of if you have any like muscle issues, I look after that as well.
What was the main reason you studied your job?
I always had an interest in it. I always wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't get it from my kind of school exams, so that's why I became a physiotherapist. And then after that, I did an exam to get in to be a doctor, and hopefully this time next year I'll be a doctor.
Okay, so I'm a student and I'm doing a part-time job. I'm in the supermarket, serve the client and stuff.
What is your major?
My major is Chinese language and English language.
I'm working in a museum in Paris.
After you graduated from your university, then what kind of a job do you want to do?
I don't really know, but I like fashion. So I think working in fashion in an Asian country like Korea, because I love the fashion.
I want to work in like scenography. It's like, for example, when you have an exhibition in a museum, like adapt the museum to this exhibition.
I work in a grocery shop.
As a part-time job.
Yes.
I work at Marché. I sell fruit. It's a job, student job.
What subject are you studying?
English and history.
I studied law.
How much monthly payment do you get from your work right now?
I get paid about 27 sterling for 20 minutes of work, and I do about 6 to 8 hours of work, so if you want to do the maths.
The money you're making now is usually higher than the other jobs in your country?
No, it wouldn't be, not as a physiotherapist. If you work for the government doing physiotherapy, it wouldn't be, but I work for a private, so the money would be, yeah, when I become a doctor, it'll be more money again.
Make much money. Top 3.
So make a lot of money. Any of the finance, any of kind of like actuary and pharmacists make a lot of money. They're probably the highest earners.
In the future, if you guys have a job in your country, then how much money you want to get for the monthly?
I hope more than 3,000. More. I hope more, but 3,000 would be great.
Life is more expensive.
A 25 meters apartment is like 800 euros.
I think more than 400. 4,000, sorry.
What is the most popular job in your country?
I think too it's like law or medicine.
Also, those kind of job can make much money.
Yes. In law, yes, and in medicine too.
Very long studies.
The amount you are satisfied, actually.
At least you have to like 3K per month or 4K per month. The food, the house, everything, I think, yes, 3 to 4K per month.
Maybe, 3K will be great.
If you cannot be a lawyer and then also the job related to English, then what job do you want to do?
I think I would like to work with pets, like cats or dogs or...
What about if you guys get lower payment, then is it fine?
It will be fine for me, yes.
What is the reason?
I love animals, so it doesn't make a difference because I would like what I'm doing every day.
For your work, so when do you feel that your work has paid off?
It's when a patient is kind of discharged home after like they had a kind of a fall or a lengthy illness, and they're able to go home and kind of live an independent life.
Also the moment when you feel tough.
Sometimes dealing with different personalities can be quite tricky. Some people kind of maybe can be a bit harsh with you, or else it can be tough when a patient passes away, especially if you've built up a good relationship with them. So they're probably the 2 toughest times.
When do I think it's worth it?
Yes.
When I feel good in my job and when I do something that I like.
Okay, 2 options. Please choose one of them. Money and life.
Life.
Then, okay, choose. Money or life?
Life. But you also sometimes need money for a good life, so a work-life balance is what I'm going to say.
Please say to you in the future.
Be happy, and it's the most important.
I hope you will do a job that you like.
안녕히 가세요. Bye bye.